Looks like the other two are good. One moment while we do a tech check here, ladies and gentlemen. Why in the heck? Okay, Facebook is having issues today. Let me go ahead and hit the other two for live. I've got the settings all in there, but it's not letting me. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything on Facebook. Okay, one moment. Let me try doing this. Okay, all right, now we're good. I had it all in there. I just didn't update it. Okay. All right, now one moment while I get my teleprompter going, and then we're going to hop into today's live. I do not have red ears or Valentine ears, but I have celebration ears. So I went with those because they are the best one that I can think of. Let me go to my, I'm pretty sure this is in. Okay, here we go. All right. So we are going to start in Universal today. Actually, let me just email this to myself really quick because I think it will be better if it's real and not a draft. But we're going to start at Universal because, as we know, we're building up to Epic Universe coming in May. Stella Nova opened recently. That's one of the 2 new resorts that are part of Epic Universe. Inspired by the infinite vastness of the unknown universe, where galaxies spiral ever outward and unknown worlds revolve around unnamed stars. Universal's Stella Nova Resort is where your clients take off for amazing adventures. So that is open. You can stay there. I heard when they opened it, it was really cool. They had astronauts and all kinds of people in different space-themed attire as part of the opening celebration. All right, so while we're at Universal, let's talk special events. There are lots of special events. There's some really cool ones, including Butterbeer season, but I'm just going to go down the list so we don't miss any. Mardi Gras runs through March 30th. There are concerts every weekend. Butterbeer season starts March 1st and goes through May 31st. As you may know, there's all kinds of butterbeer. There is frozen, there's butterbeer ice cream, there's traditional butterbeer, there's hot butterbeer. And then they also have some extra fun things for butterbeer season, including, but not limited to, butterbeer flavored fudge. And there's also a collectible stein for your butterbeer enjoyment during butterbeer season. Grand opening for Epic Universe is May 22nd. Okay. Operational update for the week of, during the first week that Epic Universe is open. 3 park tickets have been taken off sale for arrivals starting May 22nd. 3 park tickets will go back on sale. Wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. 3 park tickets have been taken off for me. Arrival, okay. Okay, so there are no 3 park tickets on May 22nd. 3 park tickets return on May 23rd. 2 park-to-park tickets will be automatically included in all packages for arrivals starting May 21st through the 26th. Okay. Halloween Horror Nights will, of course, start in August, end of August, August 29th. And they'll run through November 2nd. So they're going to run through Halloween weekend pretty much. I'm pretty sure Halloween is like a Thursday or a Friday this year. Holidays at Universal is going to start November 21st. It's going to run through New Year's Eve. Don't forget they have the Grinch, they have the Who's, they have Christmas in the City, they have parades and other parts of the Macy's Day Parade. Earl the Squirrel will, of course, have his own special holiday things again, I am sure. And then you also have the Minions and all your other favorite characters who are also celebrating the season. Don't forget about Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And it's not too soon to start thinking about a Christmas trip. Most people book 6 to 9 months out. Um, 6 is kind of the sweet spot, but if you have specific things you want to do, a specific kind of room you want, a specific place you want to stay, book earlier than that. And we're halfway through February, so it seems like it's far away, but as far as booking and making sure you have availability for what you want, it's really not that far out. Which brings me to the next thing I'm going to throw in here because I kind of set myself up for it without realizing it. Spring break is fast approaching. Spring break for a lot of parents is March. Sometimes it's April and it's around Easter, but for a lot of schools, it's various points in March. Okay, that's only 2, 3, 4 weeks away. So if you are doing spring break like we used to do when my son was small, when we did it with a couple other families and we run it, we went away for a week and it was just kind of a fun free for all. Lots of kids, lots of adults, lots of stuff going on. If you're doing one of those trips and you want to do a trip for the holidays or for the summer or somewhere later in the year, spring break might be a great time to talk about it while you're all together. So I'm just putting that bug in your ear. Um, because again, things do fill up, especially if you need, for example, you're going to Disney World and you want a 3 bedroom villa. You're going to Disneyland and you want to stay at the Grand Californian. Those kind of places, they have limits. There's only so much of those things to go around, so you don't want to miss out. The other thing is you can always reserve it now and not start paying for it till the summer. That way you get what you want, you've got your deposit in, and you can start making payments whenever you want. Okay, going back to Universal, there are some attraction closures. The drop slides at Volcano Bay will be closed until February. Well, okay, they should have opened back up yesterday, actually. Um, the lagoon actually should have opened back up yesterday. The Hogwarts Express will be closed January 28th through January 31st. For those of us who really love the Hogwarts Express, don't go then. Okay. The Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat barges will be closed until March 15th. Okay. All right, so now let's go out to Disneyland. Disneyland! We have a lot on the West Coast this week. I love it when this happens because I always feel like, as much as I like Disneyland, sometimes I feel like all I do is talk about World. And I love Walt Disney World. I do. But I have to say, when I went back to Disneyland, not this summer, summer before, I adored it. It, I had a whole, I guess maybe because my son was older, I don't know, it was a whole different trip. I had a whole new appreciation for it. I think each Disney, whether you're West Coast, East Coast, has specific wonderful things to offer. And I think whichever one fits your budget, your time frame, and your proximity is the one you should visit. And if you can do what I did and do them both in a year, so much the better. Okay, so let's talk about the Food and Wine Festival in Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. They have some great food options coming up. So we're going to talk about some of them. At Award Wieners, available February 28th through April 21st. You can also do it through mobile order. My son and I didn't actually eat here, but we walked by it every day and said we really need to eat there. So I guess it's got to go on the bucket list for next time. They have a mini LA street dog with jalapeno mayo, pepper and onion relish, an applewood smoked bacon and crispy onions. Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta has a smoked Hawaiian pizza. Spicy marinara, smoked mozzarella, glazed ham, and charred pineapple. It's available by the slice or as a whole pizza pie. There is also pineapple and coconut cheesecake. From the cappuccino cart, there's a coffee bundt cake. You know, if you know me, you know I mainline coffee. It's one of my favorite things, so this would be on my bucket list of things I would definitely have to try. Coffee bundt cake with chocolate mousse filling and a coffee flavored liqueur glaze. There are, okay, now we're switching events. Now we're going to Disneyland 70th, which starts in July. There should be, okay, July 17th is the kickoff. A tribute to the Sherman Brothers coming to the Main Street Cinema. Inside the famed Main Street Cinema, I can't talk today. I don't know why that always happens on Friday when I go live. It's like my mouth somehow knows. Um, Guests will get to see the story and impact of the famous songwriting duo, the Sherman Brothers. Your guests can watch a heartwarming 3.5 minute film called The Last Verse, which celebrates the timeless connection and hope behind the Sherman Brothers' iconic song, It's a Small World. Created for the song's 70th anniversary, this film unveils a new verse written by legendary composer Richard M. Sherman in his final Disney contribution. In the spirit of the beloved song, viewers journey across the globe as the song is passed from person to person and generation to generation, culminating in the reveal of this heartfelt new verse. Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind. Through our vast, wondrous land, when we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all. Additionally, we are honored to share that we will be premiering this third and final verse in the It's a Small World attraction at Disneyland beginning July 17th. There's also a new experience at the Opera House. All guests enter the Opera House on Main Street. They'll find an all-new gallery experience featuring the evolution of Walt Disney's dream of Disneyland, which becomes the theme park that inspired generations and changed the entertainment world forever. On display will be images, art, and artifacts, some never seen before, that show Disneyland before, during, and after Walt's dream became a reality. Walt Disney Imagineering and the Walt Disney Archives have curated relics and memorabilia from the very early stages of Disneyland, as well as through the evolution of what Walt's original park has become today. As they journey further into the lobby of the Opera House, guests will discover another special exhibit. Here they'll encounter the story and history of audio animatronics technology from Walt's day, leading to the advancement of where we are today. Learn about Walt's inspiration and see firsthand the inner workings of this technology and how far audio animatronic figures have advanced through the years. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what is coming up, what you can think about booking now, what you can start talking to your travel buddies about. Don't forget, cruises are also another great option. Viking and Virgin Voyages both have deals right now. Viking's including free airfare or reduced airfare depending on your destination. Don't forget Virgin Voyages always has cool, fun vibes. Viking is a little more historical, educational, but they're both fabulous adults-only cruises. If it's a family Valentine's Day, maybe you have littles who are going to come home with that bag of Valentines today. Disney's got great cruise deals. The 2026 itineraries are going to be bookable very soon. If a cruise is what your heart desires, I can help you with that too. I know we had some crazy weather this week. I think we might be in for some next week. So everybody stay safe out there, stay warm, stay well. And if I can help you create a magical adventure for this year or next, please let me know because I would be happy to. Everybody stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you next Friday at 4. Bye.